Hi, I am going to direct you to the Kansas Ed Learning Station, where I am going to show you how to use the online resource as Ebsco host. As we begin, it is important that you know that the Kansas Ed Learning Station is a subscription-based site, and it may not be available to all universities and schools. It is a good resource for students who are researching or looking for sites to research or looking for resource sites. I am now going to take you to the Kansas Ed Learning Station, where I will introduce you to the Ebsco host. You can obtain the site by going into login.learningstation.com. It will take you to the Kansas Ed Learning Station, where you are to use a username, a subscription ID, and a password. I am going to use Fort Hays information for my username, subscription ID, and password. As you are enrolled in schools, different schools, they will give you their username and all of their information. But for now, I'm going to use Fort Hays. So I will do this. And then as I enter the information, I will then click Submit. It will then take me to the personalized desktop for Fort Hays that they have set up for their education center. It is a learning station, and it has all kinds of different things that you can look at. We are going to look at the Ebsco host. So we're going to go to the online reference tools, and we're going to click on the first one that says Ebsco host. Click on it once. It will then bring you to the learning station, and it will show you the State Library of Kansas and what their databases and research shows. So we are going to go to the Ebsco research database, the first one, and we'll click on that once. It will then bring us to the databases. There are a variety of databases that you can use within Ebsco, depending on the research-based items that you are wanting for a research paper or just to research on your own. I personally, for the education, I like the ERIC, the Educational Resource Information Center. And so if you had multiple ones that you wanted, you could check mark these, and it would bring up the multiple databases that Ebsco would give you. For now, I'm just going to go to the site ERIC, or the database ERIC, and within that site, it's going to show me it's going to help me narrow my search down. So if I know what I'm wanting to research, then I can type that in, and I'm just going to type in integration of technology, which is what we did our papers over. Then I'm going to go down here to where it says limit your results, and I want full text because we want to be able to read the information that is available through Ebsco and through ERIC. So we want to be able to read the whole article. So I'm going to click full text. Then I'm just going to put in January of 2005. Some professors prefer that maybe you don't use a journal article later than 2000, or whatever. Then right there is where you could put that you didn't want any articles before that date. Then I will put up to date, and then over here is your journal or documents. You can when you process this and you search for this, it'll either bring up documents or it'll bring up journal articles, whichever you prefer, or you can do both. I'm just going to click on journal articles for this demonstration. Then I would click search, and within this site, or within this ERIC database, it shows me all of the articles dealing with integration of technology. You can research it, you can figure out which, some of these may not apply to you, but you can figure out which article you might want to read and use within your paper or use within a PowerPoint. Maybe you're giving a presentation or whatever, but it gives you all kinds of different things. And if it doesn't bring up what you're wanting, then you can research it. Maybe you need to use different words in your search engine. I'm going to click on 10 questions to answer for technology to succeed in your school, and I just clicked on the title of it, and this will bring up a site that gives you the author, it gives you the source of where it came from, and it also gives you the ISSN number, so that if you want to go to your local library, maybe you could have this ISSN number and they could look it up within their database and tell you if they have that book or if that book is available to them. Then it shows you the abstract. The abstract is just a summary of what the article will tell you about, what the article will provide you information with, and you can read that and figure out maybe that's what you wanted to use for your resource or for your research paper. So let's just say that this article sounded really, really good. So then we would go up here to the top line where it says PDF full text, and we would click on that. And as we click on that, it should bring up the whole entire article that says 10 questions to answer for technology to succeed in your school. This will provide you the information via article. You can, if you wanted to print it so that you didn't have to remember where this came from, you could print that. You can save it within your documents or whatever, but you are able to print it and use it within a research paper.